And this is definitely something that like a girl would notice, but they have some intense bags under their eyes that they usually don't have. Like that's the first thing I notice. I'm like, yeah, they haven't been sleeping. They've had a rough go at it. What's up, guys? Alex here.
Dre here.
And while you're here, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for alerts of new episodes.
Yes, we are quickly getting close to that 4K mark, y'all. Keep it going. Tell your peoples. Let them know. And today, Super Bowl just happened. We got a lot of good spots coming out for y'all this week. We're starting things off right. You know we had to. The biggest, our most anticipated movie of the year, Avengers Endgame, y'all.
Oh my God.
Here it comes.
I don't think you understand. It has taken everything in me to not watch this. When I saw the start of it, I was like, I have to run away. I can't. We have to save it for you guys.
Yeah, we do.
But we hear
literally at a Super Bowl party, and it comes on. I'm like, I gotta go.
Yep.
I gotta go.
Yep.
My friends are like, oh yeah, you do that thing.
Yeah, but we hear there's a lot of new stuff that's happening in this trailer. As we know, this is the fight. The end of Phase 3 and the culmination of the last 10 years. We need to defeat Thanos.
That's right.
This is our last chance.
And I'm really excited because Kevin Feige, Marvel Grand Poobah himself, has said that we will not see anything in any of the teasers or ads past the first 15-20 minutes of the movie. They've learned from the past, like Hulk catching Iron Man at the end of the first Avengers. That was in all the trailers. Why'd you ruin that moment? They said from now on, we're not ruining stuff. We're going to let you guys see it in the movie for the first time.
Just whet our appetite a little bit.
Just a little, like we said, Disney's been doing this with like The Lion King and Aladdin. They show you like these 30-second teasers because like you're going to give us your money anyway. Should we get going and see what we got in this new spot?
Let's do it, yes.
Let's hit it, y'all.
So excited.
Some people move on.
Ooh, that's good.
But not us.
Woo! The shield is back.
Not us.
What? That's it?
Okay. I thought we were going to get a little bit more.
I thought we were definitely going to get a little bit more. Did they just say the past matters? What was the past? What was that last line? I didn't even...
Yeah, it was something akin to like, some people are able to move on, but he's like, not
matters?
us. Yeah.
Okay,
so
that's what I thought.
That's obviously Steve throwing down the gauntlet. Like we talked about
we're gonna
before.
Get together and we're gonna go for Thanos.
Yeah.
This really didn't give me any more.
And we talked about in our last trailer that there's most likely going to be a time jump from Last Infinity War to this one.
In the beginning, it was very interesting how they super quickly showed all the superheroes that had been dusted with that gray-red coloring.
We get a quick flash of the Wasp. We get Falcon,
it
Spider-Man,
goes so fast.
Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch. We get Guardians of the Galaxy, T'Challa, and Winter Soldier. And obviously the first 10 years dusting. Everything looking desolate in New York City.
There's no lights. It's dark, and it should be, all those buildings should be completely lit up in a normal world, in a normal universe, but...
This eerie fog over everything is like a Tim Burton movie.
Sad.
We see the harbor.
There's no one in the streets. There's no one in the stadiums.
Cars are piled up. It looks like people have been parked here for months, if not years. We get the sign where it's like, where do we go now that they're gone?
It looks like they were in a group therapy session.
Yeah, it reminded me of the scene in Winter Soldier where Steve Rogers meets the Falcon at that veterans group therapy.
Yeah, it's like PTSD from the finger snap, and they're all trying to figure out how to move on.
Yeah.
Oh, that tongue and cheek. Tongue in the lip, like that was an angry face. Like I feel like someone probably said to him, "Move on." And
I was thinking that somebody was like, "It's time to like process your grief. It's time to move on with your life."
We get this scene with Tony Stark and Nebula going to work, and what I find really interesting about this is it kind of reminds me in Iron Man 1. Like we're going all the way back to that scene where he's in the cave. Tony Stark is about to die, and he's like ready to give up. And then all of a sudden he's like, it's like that fight or flight kicks in.
And Jensen's like, so this is the most important week of your life.
Yeah, and so they get to work, and I feel like maybe Nebula is kind of taking on that role here. Like, we're gonna we're going to fix this. We're going to do something.
Because we even see her in the background. It looks like as he's welding something together, she's taking pieces out of her arm. So maybe she has like the bits of electronic that he needs to save them whatever way he comes up with. I love this shot because we see them on the lawn of the Avengers facility. Now, I noticed this instantly. We're getting a little better at this after seeing Thanos in the other Infinity War trailers, and certain stones were missing from the Infinity Gauntlet, which we knew he had in the movie once we saw it. Marvel likes to take things out with CGI, or like Thor's eye in Thor Ragnarok. We see the Avengers lined up. We see Black Widow with still her short hair, so this might be a few days, a few weeks after the whole snap happened. Obviously, Steve Rogers, we got Mark Ruffalo, and we've got Rhodey there. There's a gap there. I don't know if anyone is missing, but I wonder if maybe Tony's there with them. I wonder if maybe Scott's there with them. I don't know, but it feels like maybe I'm being too conspiracy theory. It looks like...
I feel like you might be a little conspiracy theory
Do you think
right
so?
now. And usually I'm the conspiracy theorist.
But
so
at the end, when they do their Beatles walk, we see Steve, we've got Thor behind him, Natasha, Rocket. It looks like Ant-Man right there. Another gap. We got another big-ass gap before we get to War Machine right here.
Okay, so I didn't even see anyone back
there.
there.
Yeah, that's War Machine. We got a gap. So I'm wondering, is that going to be Professor Hulk? Because in this one, we find out that Bruce Banner and the Incredible Hulk's personalities merge, and he basically becomes Smart Hulk.
That would make me so happy.
Like, is that who they took out of that scene because they don't want to show us Professor Hulk yet? I don't know. Again, this is what we do as fans. Speculation, theories. You tell us in the comments.
Okay, now that you've brought it up and there's twice the gap, I can see where you're going with the conspiracy.
That's what I'm wondering.
We have Rocket here, and I'm super excited about this scene because it looks like he has his full flight jacket on and gloves from the comic book.
Yes, he is wearing his comic accurate costume, and this door he's walking into, it looks like that scene in Norway where Odin died in Thor Ragnarok. So I wonder if Thor is depressed after the snapshot and pretty much not going for the head. And maybe he's secluded himself off to an island in Norway, and Rocket is coming to him basically being like, buddy, time to suck it up. You got to get back to work.
Yes, the Avengers are uniting. And then we have Black Widow, and it looks like she's training, so she's preparing, and she's ready to fight.
Yeah.
And also, we can see that her hair is longer. We have that braid, so that's a passage of time. We don't know how long it's been, but it's definitely a jump in time from that first scene when they were all walking down the field together.
Definitely. We also get right after that, it's War Machine and Scott Lang Ant-Man. We're so used to Ant-Man always being so jokey and jovial. If you look at his face right here, he's not joking. Somebody's in that room that has those guys shook / pissed off because Rhodey has the same look on his face.
And this is definitely something that like a girl would notice, but they have some intense bags under their eyes that they usually don't have. Like that's the first thing I notice. I'm like, yeah, they haven't been sleeping. They've had a rough go at it.
I love how you're finding comic clues through cosmetics. You're like, they look not well rested. Yeah. They haven't been sleeping a lot.
Yeah, I'm worried about you.
We get this close-up on Thor, and as we can see, he still has his robotic eye that Rocket gave him because they're two different colors. And we get him walking up in this sort of open doorway. I'm thinking maybe it's either one of two things. It looks like it could either be Wakanda, because maybe he's still there right after the battle happened, before he went into seclusion. Or it might be later in the movie, even though they said we wouldn't be seeing anything, but maybe he visits Thanos' planet?
That would be wild, if that's what that is. And also,
it kind of looks like when Thanos walked out at the end.
I just don't know if they would show us that.
They probably wouldn't show us that. So it's probably Wakanda, but who knows?
You never know. They're tricky over there.
They are.
And then we get this scene with Hawkeye, and what's curious about this is it looks like he's back with his bow and arrows. In the beginning, he was Ronin. He had his katana, and here it looks like he's back using his classic bow and arrow. Yeah,
Ronin mask off. He's got full-on Hawkeye Justin Bieber hair. And I'm also noticing this red glow on his face, y'all. Now, we know that there's going to be some time travel, alternate reality skipping in this next movie. I'm wondering if this is maybe a scene from Thor: The Dark World where he's finding the ether. Remember the ether Natalie Portman found in that cave? Maybe that it's shining on his face, and maybe each Avenger is going off to a different alternate, because you wouldn't want to do alternate timelines because as we learned from Star Trek, the latest one with Chris Pine, if you go back in time, it doesn't reset the future. It just creates a brand new timeline. So that wouldn't do them any good to create a brand new timeline. If they're trying to save their timeline, it makes more sense if they go back into the past, but of alternate realities, not to disrupt their own reality. So I'm wondering if that's where they're going.
Yeah, I mean, that just blew my mind a little bit. I'm like, they're going to use the quantum realm to get to alternate realities.
In the past.
In the past, but not their own reality, so that they can do things like steal different stones.
And not create a new timeline for their own reality.
Wow. Yeah, that was just a lot. Wow. Okay.
Nerd full force, y'all.
That. And then Captain America has his shield back.
Yes.
That means he is ready to fight. The Avengers are uniting. And Thanos is going down.
Now, again, just being extra conspiracy theory, if you notice when he's strapping on his shield, his fingernails are really dirty, kind of look bloody, and his hand is shaking. Like, when have you ever seen
his handshake?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever seen Captain America nervous before a fight? Why is his hand shaking? Again, that must mean that is some serious-ish about to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he's injured.
Or he's injured.
I just don't want to ever think of Captain America as scared. You don't get scared.
And we mentioned the Beatles walk early on, but I'm assuming, whether Hulk has been CGI'd out or not, that this is them going into the quantum realm before, after the first 20 minutes, this is where the movie really gets going. It was short but sweet, and the sweet was a lot of detail compressed in that 30 seconds. We got a lot of nuggets out of it.
Yeah, and you already know how excited we are. This is our most anticipated movie of the year, so I don't think we have to tell you that we're excited.
This is a 3-dayer for me, as in, I know I love a movie when I see it. The opening Thursday, Friday, and Saturday it comes out. That will be something of occasion for.
That is what we're doing.
That's right. Thanks for checking out our Avengers Endgame Super Bowl spot reaction. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, hey, hit that bell for alerts of new episodes.
Do that. And keep subscribing, guys. We're almost at 4,000. Help us reach that milestone. And as always, let us know what you think in the comments and any of your theories.
That's right, gang. Until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex.
Later, y'all.